Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Finger@10. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for Kajaria Ceramics. Kajaria CER is the ticker name, and you are watching the monthly technical chart of the stock. And here this is the historical price chart of Kajaria Ceramics, and here each candle represents 1 month. And these are all the technical indicators that I deployed on the stock for analysis, and these are all the graphs generated by these technical indicators. Now, if you look at the historical price path pattern, uh, from August 2013 onwards, this stock started moving in the upward direction, continuously making new highs. It's like a new high 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this is the 5, 6, and this is the peak price that the stock had attained recently. Uh, 7 actually, what is the price? Literally, it touched 761, and that was the peak price, and this happened in this it reached in May 2017, and after that the stock broke into sideways movement. Actually, from here onwards, we can clearly say, because the difference between this high and this high is very minute, just a few, I mean, 15, 20 rupees like that. So from this point onwards, the stock started actually a different journey altogether. If you take this particular point as origin, then December 2016 onwards, this one, this is a then this is a new high, another new high, and again this is like a consolidation phase. After the consolidation phase, actually the stock has to move in the upward direction and has to make a new high which is greater than the previous high, but it didn't. It didn't, and it couldn't, because it is facing some sort of a resistance barrier here, price resistance barrier, and because of that, you see, for the last three times it tried its level best, and three times it got bounced back. And even today the stock is right now again undergoing some sort of consolidation phase here. Okay, if you see the trend line is going down. You can clearly see that I'm keeping the crosshairs here for your understanding, so that you can see in which direction the trend line is moving. Okay, now, so in this particular zone, at this particular zone, the stock has been facing some sort of price resistance, and unless it crosses this price resistance barrier, it is not possible for the stock to move to make a new high which is greater than its previous high. So that is the position right now, and at this moment the stock, right, I mean, we can clearly see that the stock is stock already broken the sideways moment, and it has to break that moment and has to come back, come out of that and make a new high, if it has to be considered for long term investment. Fortunately, a new super trend has positive super trend has set in, and we can hope, there is a little bit of hope that that sort of whatever we are expecting, that kind of thing is possible, is or will be possible in the near future. uh, that means, breaking this sideways movement and making a new high, that sort of thing is possible. So that is the hope right now. Let's see, actually, but this is not the only thing that we can consider, but that can support the stock to make that break. But it needs a strength, momentum, direction. So many things are there. So those things, those parameters are also at the should be at the benchmark level, so that only then the stock will do whatever we are expecting it to do. So that, the breaking the sideways moment and making a new high. That is the expectation. Okay, now this stock has already crossed its 20 and 50-day moving averages, and it is right now under the influence of positive super trend mode, which is good. And relative strength of the stock is a little bit low. Actually, it is playing above the midpoint and below the 80 line, which is considered as average. And direction strength is going down and slightly peaking up right now. But if you look at the positive and negative direction lines, both are converging, which is bad. Stochastics is playing down the 80 line and above the midpoint. It's okay, but it looks like, yeah, the slow line is on top of the fast line, and the trend here and the trend here. The trend here is in the, positive, whereas the trend here is in the negative direction. So I think the price will either the price will go down, or the downward trend will continue for the next few days. Either thing may happen. So price volume change is slowly increasing, and momentum is just laying on top of the baseline. I mean, it is very low, and balance of power and elder ray both are in sync, and they are telling us that the stock is right now in bullish phase, and Kopecker is just lying. Yeah, I mean, it is in a buy zone only, but the momentum is not there. The Kopecker, actually, it's like, it's lying flat. Okay, this is we are getting mixed signals here, and whatever positive signals are there, they are not at the benchmark level. And at the moment, on top of that, the stock is right now in the consolidation phase 2, and it looks like the trend reversal is. I mean, stochastics is showing a different trend altogether, which is a powerful indicator. It is showing a different indicator, different trend. Whatever is, in it is not in sync with the trend that is happening here. So we can expect a further price down, or further extension of the downward trend for the next few days, and after that we will see what is going to happen. Based on the movement of the next movement of the stock, then only we can consider the stock for a long-term investment. But until then, it is not possible for us to. I mean, it is better not to jump in and make a conclusion that okay, everything is hunky dory and then we'll invest like that. So at the moment, it is the stock is good for short-term trading, but as for me, it is not good for long-term. It cannot be considered for long-term investment. Okay, guys, that is the conclusion for Kajaria Ceramics at this moment. Okay, we will come back to the stock later after a few days, and we will redo the analysis based on new points. So that is the conclusion. We will. Until then, the stock is good for only short-term trading. Not cannot be considered for long-term investment. Okay, guys, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.